Alright, so we're going to run another little quick EDC update. There's not too much that's changed, but some details have changed, so I figured I would go ahead and run it back. Still carrying the same folding knife when I'm carrying a folding knife, which are my off days now. I only carry this on my off days. It's the GVDV, same one. It's a nice knife. Same little knockoff Ridge wallet. It's not a Ridge wallet, but it's a knockoff of that. Same keys. Same necklace. I'm not going to take it off right now, but same blue Alpha Gear belt. Now, this one is starting to play a much bigger role in my everyday carry, this Scallywag Tactical MDV Plus 1. This is the knife that I carry while I'm at work. And the reason that I carry this knife while I'm at work and not the other one is because, well, when I'm at work, my uniform is pretty restrictive, and it sort of prevents me from carrying a gun in a way where I could access it quickly. I could carry, but not really be able to access it quickly. Also, I'm not technically supposed to, so I don't carry this instead. At least I have a lethal option, even if it's not as good as a firearm. Next up, when I get off, what's going to go on my hip? Well, that depends on the day. If I'm working a night shift and I'm coming out into the dark and all of that, it's going to be this Glock 19 with the Streamlight TLR7 on it. Because when I'm out at night, I can carry a bigger gun because it doesn't matter quite so much about it being easy to conceal. Oh, and everything has been safety checked prior to filming. I'll go ahead and just show it though. That's an empty magwell. I can see an empty chamber. I can feel the empty chamber. It's good to go, alright? Now, anyway, what I was saying is I can carry a bigger gun because it's easier to conceal because it's nighttime. People are less likely to spot it. And I want the light on there. That's the big thing. I really want that light on there. Also, I think something's a little more likely to happen, and the bigger gun is just easier to draw, easier to shoot. Everything about it is easier, so I'm going to run the gun that's easier to use in a situation where something is more likely to happen. Seems self-explanatory. Next up, still running this SIG P365. This is now my only my daytime carry gun though. So if I'm getting off my shift and I'm putting a gun on my hip and I know I'm only going to be out during the day, I'm not going to be out at night, that's when I'm going to bring this guy with me. Oh, and once again, empty magwell, empty chamber, cool. Anyway, yeah, so those are the major differences. Some other differences are my holster setups. I used to run this Ronin from LAS Concealment for my for the SIG, and I still occasionally do. I like having this little spare magazine, you know. If there's a day where I'm feeling a little extra, I'm going to carry this guy. However, I've recently gotten some new additions from LAS Concealment. This is the Shogun. I like it because it doesn't have that little thing, and this wing it has on it is much more aggressive than the other one, which pushes it in much better, actually helps it conceal way better. I put these soft loops on it because they're just, I just like them more. They're just, I think they're a better belt attachment. I think this is the way to go pretty much no matter what holster you have, honestly. I've got this little piece back here. I had a foam wedge on here. I didn't really love it on this one. It's a little too... This gun is a little too small to really need that. I like it a lot more on the next holster I'm about to talk about. Or actually, not the next one, the one after that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a great holster. I really like it. I really like it. I've been carrying it, well, every day that it's daytime and I'm out. Not too much else to say about it. Yeah. Next up, we've got the, this is not from LAS Concealment, but this is just a cheap little pocket holster. When it's my off days and I don't even feel like getting out of pajamas, but maybe I'm going to run down to the gas station, grab me a drink, something like that, I'm going to grab this, stick that right in there, throw that in my pocket, it's good to go. And you can see, when I put it in my pocket, I would not carry it in jeans in my pocket. At this point, I would just put it on my hip, but you can see this little hook right here catches on my pocket and allows me to draw it. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Next up, this is the Saya, and this is one of my new favorite things. It's got the that same really aggressive claw. Got the same piece of foam or of Velcro back here for the foam wedge. I don't have the foam wedge on here right now. I actually keep the foam wedge in my car in case I decide that I'm going to go in somewhere that I need this to be that I'm carrying this, but I need it to be a little bit deeper concealment. Then I can grab that foam wedge. I can slap it on here. I can put the holster back on, all inside my car, so nobody can, you know, see me do that. Still got the same soft loops on here. Like I said, I really like these. This holster is fantastic. It does everything I need it to do. You can see there's a little gap there because that's just what you deal with when you're gonna run a gun with a light. But I mean, no way I can pull the trigger on this. When it came, it was loose enough that you could, but I just tightened that down a little bit, and now it's great. And I mean, it should come a little bit loose. It should come with adjustable retention. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. The ammo hasn't changed. It's still little Federal HSTs. Still running the Plus Ps in the Glock 19 and the standards in the SIG. That's really all. I also just wanted to throw it out there that this is not my manufacturer review of LAS concealment. This is just me talking about my everyday carry. It is also not telling you what you should do, how you should set your stuff up, or anything like that. It's just how I set my stuff up. Also, like and subscribe.